Well, Robyn, the blue bonnets are out. It is springtime, ready to get our houses all ready. And you guys have the most phenomenal home show, and it's coming up. And I really wanted to talk to you to find out what's trending, what can we look forward to, and what's something that, Magnolia, that incredible family, would be looking at your home show in Katy.
Oh my goodness, we have so many fun things this year. It's hard to like say what the highlight's going to be because there's so many things going on and I had to like make notes just to remember to talk about everything. I'm really excited about
The
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 garden
top
zone.
five, the top
The
five
top
trends that
five.
we
All
could
right.
look forward to. Does that
Let's
help?
talk about the garden zone first,
Okay.
since it's that time of year.
Yeah.
Everyone's thinking about what they should be doing in their yard and what they can do. So we have an amazing speaker. Her name is Charley Fisher. She's with Urban Garden Project, and she will be talking about what you should do right now for your spring planting.
Okay.
And all during the show, there will be little mini workshops in the garden zone, learning how to plant in raised beds and how you can actually put edible flowers in there too to make a really pretty display in addition to having a garden. So there's an koi pond and someone with tropical and unusual exotic plants, heirloom seeds. There's everything in the garden zone and the speakers on stage that you need to get your spring garden going right now. So we're
Excellent.
really excited to have that. It's a top of mind for everyone.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I mean, we all want to have blue bonnets in our yard, so maybe this is the next best thing, right?
I have a funny story about that. My husband thought he could just throw them out and they would just amazingly appear like they do on the side of the
So
road.
my husband thought, I go, Bob, you did this. Where are they? That's where I'm wondering. It's a little bit more complicated than that. I think God has something to do with it. I don't know.
Maybe.
Right? So what else can we look forward to?
Oh, I almost forgot. Also
Yeah.
part of the garden zone from 1:30 to 2:30 each day, you have the ability to meet Stephen Ritz. And Stephen Ritz is revolutionizing education by getting tower gardens into schools, teaching kids the importance of healthy eating and getting them involved in the growing process makes such a huge difference. And we have a tower garden also in the garden zone, and he will be in the Juice Plus Tower Garden booth each day, Saturday and Sunday from 1:30 to 2:30. It's really impressive what he's doing.
Do you need a lot of space for this, or is this something that people in maybe living in an apartment? I mean, I don't know. I'm not familiar with the tower garden.
You absolutely do not need a lot of space. Think about like a corner standing lamp
Perfect.
and, a few feet out from the wall, but it's strictly like a tower
Hmm.
and the plants grow from it. And it's really nice. You can have it in an apartment, regular house. You can have it in a school. You can put it outside. It's pretty amazing.
And will you be selling the device there, or is it
I
just
do
teaching
believe,
you how to?
yes, she will
Yeah,
be selling the device there.
that's excellent. That's
Yes,
excellent. Good.
absolutely.
All right, we got our gardening. We're good.
And that kind of leads me to talking about selling, leads me to one of the other things that we're super proud to have back again this year, which is the Youth Entrepreneur Market.
Ah,
It's Katy kids who are learning entrepreneurship from the get-go, from doing a business plan to making their products and then bringing it to market, filling out the application to apply for the show and all those kind of things. They'll be at the show selling their wares each day.
that's excellent. What do you know of any ideas of what they've got? I mean, we talk about all the time on Sunny, the girl from Missouri City who makes that hot sauce. And now she's got her own restaurant. I mean, she is a phenom, and I think she started it when she was 16. So what do you know some of the kids that are participating, what their product will be?
I do know some of them have some crocheted items. There's some jewelry. Some have lemonade and different food offerings. So there's a variety of things.
That's excellent.
It's
Excellent.
really
Okay.
fun.
Beautiful indoor home trends. I'm sure that's going to be something that you guys have out at the Katy Garden Show.
Always at the Home and Garden Show, there's always, the bread and butter of the show is totally the exhibitors and the vendors and coming to find what you want. You might not even know what you want to be
Right,
doing in
right.
your house going forward. So kitchens and baths and outdoor living and pools and pergolas and pavers and patios and windows and doors and interior design. Oh, IKEA, here's some great ideas. IKEA is in the show, and they are actually the sponsor of our stage. So they're going to be doing an amazing display on the stage, but also they have IKEA idea rooms, two kitchens, a traditional and a modern, a living room and a bedroom that you can stroll through and get some really good ideas about the trends happening.
That's excellent. Excellent. Okay, there was the open concept house, and then people got tired of the open concept because it was too noisy. So, is there any really unique trend that we could sort of transform our homes into this spring
You know,
after
it's funny.
experiencing you?
It's funny that you say that because the barndominiums are still such a big trend, and they're very much about open
They
concept.
are. Yep.
And I don't completely understand. There's post-built barndominiums and there's steel-built barndominiums, but I do know that a lot big misconception is that you have to have an old barn and then renovate it. That's not it.
No.
It can be
Mm-mm.
built from the ground up.
Brand new.
But that's also clear span. So it's kind of weird that, the open concept might be going away there, but barndominiums are such a trend. We have the um, top barndominium floor plan designer in the country at the show, and she will be speaking on stage both days and also talking about financing. Financing's a little bit different when it comes to barndominiums. We have a steel builder, so you can talk to them about the construction process. They are very much on trend and don't seem to be backing off anytime
No,
soon. It's
I don't think so
interesting.
either. I don't think so. They're affordable. They can be absolutely amazingly glamorous. I mean, I've seen so many. I just love them so much.
I look at some and I'm just like, I want all of that. Now I just need to buy some land to put it on.
I know. So, what about colors? I always like looking forward to the color of the year. What are we looking at this year?
I am remiss that I cannot remember the name of it, but
Okay.
it is like a peachy color, if I'm not mistaken.
Ooh.
And I'm very curious to see how some will incorporate that into their homes.
Like a
Because
coral peach or a light peach, do you remember?
I
'Cause
think
that's
it's
such a
more of
happy
a
color.
coral. I'm sorry,
Okay.
I
Okay.
don't remember
That's okay.
exactly.
It's a happy color. When I was painting my nails, I stopped doing my nails, but I would always get the coral color. It was just like, oh, it just makes you look so happy, you know? It's just a great color. Great
Coral is
accent.
my favorite in the summer
I don't know
too.
if I would do the walls, but definitely a piece of furniture, maybe pillows.
I always think of pillows.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Excellent.
one of
What
my
about
favorite things.
anything trending with bedrooms?
I wish that I was more on top of all of the trends, but that's really what the show's about, is coming
Right.
out and talking to the experts that are there who can help you with those decisions. Because unfortunately I spent so much time like getting it together,
Yeah,
promoting the whole
exactly.
show and organizing
Exactly.
it, that I actually go to the show and start looking for things too so that I could be more aware. So I'll be there doing the same thing as the people coming to the show.
I will as well. One year that Deborah Ford, who helped hook us up, she got my son and I. My son is a builder and got us on the show on one of the stages together. We had more fun talking about. I love renovating really old homes, and I renovated an old barn that was built in like 1900. And trust me, the barndominiums are much better because they're insulated. It's a much better
I
deal. But
remember that. That was my show a few years ago and it was
so
so
much fun.
much fun.
So much fun. I highly encourage you, make the trip to Katy. There's so many great things to do around there. Spend the weekend in Katy. Tell us when the show is and
The
how
show
we what
is this
about our
coming
tickets.
weekend,
Hmm.
right? So Saturday and Sunday, this Saturday and Sunday.
Right.
Saturday is 10 to 5 and Sunday is 11 to 4. You can go and look at our seminar schedule at katyhomeandgardenshow.com. We have
Okay.
a lot of good seminars. We have a seminar about dog training and pets, seminar about personal safety called How to Stage Your Home for Safety. I know that's
Oh,
top of mind these days, and especially women. So there's a seminar about that. And then the financing for the barndominiums, the building of the barndominiums, and all the garden zone things that I talked about. So it's a lot.
Going to be so fun. So
It's
fun.
so
Perfect
fun.
timing. Weather should be great. Even if it's not, it's indoors. And you've got it right there at the
It's at the Katy ISD Ag Center.
Ag
It's
Center. Yeah.
off of 99 between Morton and Clay. It's very convenient. And also, it's something new this year we have is an artisan alley. I handpicked true artisans who make their product. We have some jewelry, we have hats, we have lamps, we have a amazing painter. So
Wow.
what I like to say is come check out the pieces. Maybe they'll speak to you and tell you to take them home.
I love it. I mean, we've got the Round Top Antique Week going on now. Then we've got Katy Home and Garden Show that you guys put together. There's a lot of good stuff to kind of inspire us to make our homes just a really inviting place to come home to. Whether the neighbors like it or not, it's what we love. And I know that you will have so many great ideas.
We will. And so much now that so many people are working from home. So it's
Yeah.
become even more of a sanctuary to have your home the way you want it when you're there all day long now,
Exactly.
too.
Exactly. It truly can be your happy place, not a place that you want to leave and go, you can
That's
make it
right. That's right.
absolutely inviting. Well, Robyn, it's always great to talk to you. I'm so glad we got to catch you before this weekend so we can get a little glimpse of what's going on.
Thank you so much. I always love talking with you. You're right on trend and on, you understand all of the home and show stuff. So you really get it. I love it.
So obsessed with it. I really am because it makes you happy, it
It
really
does.
does.
It
And
really
once you
does.
find your style, it's like life is good.
And that's one thing too about coming to the show where all the different people are there. You have so many different people to compare
Yeah.
and see what styles you really like and talk to the people that are going to be doing work in your home and see who you kind of click with.
Yeah. And if you do get yourself a Barndominium, you have to take pictures, send them to Sunny because I want to see it and live vicariously through you because they are so sweet.
One day,
Yes,
it's on my
yes.
list.
Robyn, thank you again. And we'll see you in Katy this weekend.
Thank you. KatyHomeandGardenShow.com for all the info. Thanks, Dana.